that when I tell you that these two beautiful girls right here, I did nothing to them, and to my beautiful wife, I did nothing to her.
On August 14th, 2018, inside a quiet Colorado police station, a man sat across from detectives. His arms were folded, his tone casual. But in the middle of his answers, calculated, rehearsed, he said something strange. One sentence. And that one sentence may have revealed everything. Frederick, Colorado. A sleepy, well-kept neighborhood, the kind where everyone waves. Lawns are green, garages are spotless. Chris and Shanann Watts lived in a 5-bedroom home on Saratoga Trail. Married since 2012. 2 daughters, Bella, age 4, and Celeste, 3. Shanann was pregnant with their 3rd child. Her social media told the story of a happy life. Family trips, matching outfits, thriving posts about her wellness business. But underneath the filtered smiles were cracks, subtle but real. On August 13th, 2018, Shanann returned home from a business trip at 1:48 a.m. She was dropped off by a friend, Nicole Atkinson. That morning, Nicole texted Shanann. No answer. She called. Still nothing. Hours passed. By mid-morning, Nicole drove to the house. Shanann's car was in the garage, her shoes by the door, but no sign of Shanann or the girls. She called the police. Chris arrived shortly after. Calm, almost too calm. He told officers his wife had said she was taking the kids to a friend's house after an emotional talk. But something didn't feel right, especially to Nicole, who had seen Shanann hours before. Tired, yes, but not upset, not angry, not leaving. Officer Coonrod's body cam captured everything. Chris walked through the house like someone checking a hotel room, neat, detached. He opened doors, offered odd theories, mentioned her wedding ring was missing before anyone asked about it. Later, he would bring up something else unprompted. We were talking about separating. No one had asked, but he offered it anyway. His neighbor, who had a surveillance camera, pulled Chris aside. After reviewing footage that showed Chris backing his truck into the driveway early that morning, the neighbor said, "He's not acting right. I've never seen him like that." Neither had anyone else.
I meet up with a police officer, and they basically explain to me what's going on.
They can't find Shanann or the girls.
They can't find Shanann or the girls, so basically what I did is said I have the video surveillance right there above your head. The only thing I caught was Chris backing his truck into the garage.
Chris comes over to your home, along with the police, to watch that surveillance footage.
Yes, he was standing right in my living room, basically watching it, and he looked very frantic. He had his hands like this in the air on his shoulders. And he was really swaying back and forth.
Was he showing any emotion, any fear? Was he saying anything like, I need to find my children, I need to find my wife?
No, he wasn't saying anything. He basically, the only time I saw him show any emotion was a little bit of nervousness when he was watching that tape.
On August 14th, Chris agreed to come in for questioning. He was polite, cooperative, smiling, joking even. Detectives asked about Shanann's mood, the kids, his schedule. He talked and talked. Then came the line, "If I hadn't cheated, this wouldn't have happened." A subtle shift, a sentence buried among dozens. But think about it. He hadn't confessed. He hadn't admitted to violence. Yet he was already drawing a line between his affair and the tragedy. The investigators didn't press it. But the meaning was already there. That one line exposed motive, guilt, and emotional calculation. Investigators reviewed Chris's phone records. GPS data showed him driving to an oil site early that morning, far earlier than usual. Camera footage confirmed it. Text messages between Chris and his girlfriend, Nicole Kessinger, showed increasing intimacy. He was planning a new life, one without Shanann. But he wasn't impulsive. He wasn't out of control. He was methodical. Shanann's body was later found buried in a shallow grave. Bella and Celeste were found in oil tanks, hidden, silenced, erased. After failing a polygraph, Chris admitted to killing Shanann. At first, he blamed her, saying she harmed the kids, and he acted in rage. But no one believed it. Eventually, he confessed to killing them all. He pled guilty to avoid the death penalty, 5 life sentences, no parole. But even behind bars, the mystery lingers. Why? If I hadn't cheated, this wouldn't have happened. That was more than guilt. It was an explanation, a justification. Chris Watts didn't snap. He planned. He chose. The affair didn't cause the murders, it motivated them. And in that moment, sitting across from detectives, he wasn't just talking, he was revealing everything, and no one stopped him. This was Hidden Evidence. If you found this case disturbing or eye-opening, subscribe for weekly deep dives into real crime stories where the smallest details can change everything. Thank you for watching. See you on the next one.